Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Ramani. Are you healing or trying to heal from a narcissistic relationship or any kind of toxic relationship? My guess is, unfortunately, many of you, that is the case. Well, to that end, I'm very, very happy to announce that my healing program launched last week, and we have already had many, many people enroll into the program. As I said, in some ways, I wish nobody needed it, but if people do need it, I'm glad to be able to offer this up. In case you are interested in joining, the link to sign up is in the video description. For such a long time, so many people have been saying, hey, Dr. Ramani, yep, love your videos. Thanks for all the content on narcissism and the dynamics and all the rest of it. But what more and more and more people have been reaching out about through email, through video comments on social media, you name it, is can you please talk to us about healing? Because whether people are out of these relationships, for the people who are still stuck in them or trying to navigate them, people are saying, I want my life back. I want my heart back. I want my mind back. And that's really what this became about. Then I thought, okay, I'll make more videos about healing. The challenge there was a video every 6 or 7 days still wasn't giving the continuity and the consistency that a program focused on healing, growth, recovery would require. And that would be things like journaling, that would be guided meditations, that would be all the stuff that we need to do every day, because healing is not a once a week process. It's an everyday process. And this program, through the use of things like journal prompts, seminars, question and answer programs where you could get your question answered or other people's answers matter to you, the creation of a safe and moderated community, all of that together is meant to give you an opportunity almost every day, or at least a few times a week, to touch base with your healing from these narcissistic relationships. Healing from narcissistic abuse is a very, very unique space. All of us have had to heal from broken hearts, or many of us have had to heal from broken hearts that weren't from narcissistic relationships. They were simply relationships that didn't work out for any number of reasons. But what's so interesting about those relationships is that the healing from those actually goes a lot more smoothly, because we weren't confused and turned upside down and gaslighted and manipulated and pretty much had someone do a number on our mind and soul. The unique path of healing, this is beyond a broken heart. This is just sheer mental upside downness. It's a very, very different path. And it's not just about healing from the one or multiple narcissistic relationships. It often means a deeper dive into your history, into your legacy issues, into what brought you to this point, and the painful awakening of how much you've limited yourself in many ways because you believed what the narcissist was saying. One of my goals for this program is for people to really see that untapped and vast potential inside of all of you. In fact, that's the piece about narcissistic abuse that most aggravates me. The number of people whose talent we don't get to see. Well, let's go see it. Let's unleash all of you. Many of you have already attended some of my workshops. What I love about this program is that every month on a predictable schedule, you will be able to attend or have access to a 1-hour workshop that takes on an issue that's very specific to healing. In addition to that, there will also be a 1-hour Q&A where people can submit their questions in advance, and we'll really take the time to ensure we're answering questions. I'm answering questions that are relevant to as many of you as possible. You'll have access to 3 journal prompts a week. And this isn't just something on a piece of paper. This is accompanied by videos with me sort of walking you through how to think about this prompt. And again, this isn't school and it's not homework. And lots of people like to journal in different ways. Some people like to write it down. Some people may make videos of themselves talking about the prompt. Some people might even take those journal prompts into therapy. There's so many uses for them, and you'll get 3 of those to focus on every single week. You will get a guided meditation. A guided meditation is something that you can listen to it while you're lying down, while you're working out, while you're sitting, and as part of your own daily practices, and really go through, close your eyes and go with it. A lot of it is envisioning yourself being freed from the gaslighting and the manipulation, really imagining how much you could soar without the sandbags of narcissism around you. To me, though, one of the crowning sort of glories of this program is the access to a private, secure community. I actually think that survivors of narcissistic abuse, while I'm honored to be part of your journey, you're going to learn more from each other. And I'm already excited to see that people are in there sharing stories, sharing content. That's what that platform will let you do. You may get exactly that blog post you needed to read about maybe a divorce issue in your state, or someone else trying to figure out what the heck am I supposed to do about a toxic parent as it gets closer to Mother's Day or something like that. That content will be shared in this community, but we'll also be carefully moderating it, because above all else, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure at least this, unlike all the other spaces in many other survivors' lives, is the safe space.